Okay, so I just changed one of the fuel pumps on this thing, and I'm gonna give you a little insight. Almost impossible to do holding a cell phone, so this is what I had to do. Anyway, this is the old one. Had to cut this thing off of that end because there's a little keeper in here, and here's a piece of it. That little keeper slides out, pops out. But if you don't slide it all the way out without breaking it, leaves the keepers in there, and it won't pop off of the one inside the car. So this is the old one. At that end, it connects to the fuel pump on this side. It's got your little ring. Take a hammer and a screwdriver. Tap it right there a few good times with a good sized hammer. This one about like that. Tap it right there a couple of times, and you can see there's a little slot made for tapping it right there. If you can't see that, let's see. A little slot made right there. If you can see it. Tapping it with a hammer, so I tapped it right there. Just spins around. This right here spins that way, pops right out, and then you got access to this guy. And the only way to change that one, which is the one right here, is to disconnect it from this one. And what I was showing you outside a second ago, there's a tube that connects, and it's got a keeper. And the only way to get the keeper off is to beat it to death or try to work it in there. So what I did, I cut that piece I showed you. Let's see. I cut this guy, which pops in and connects to here. I had to cut it because I could not pop it out. So I cut it, took this out, and then removed this guy from attached to this, which is part of the tube that comes from that guy over to here. So now I've got the new one in, and there are two tubes that come from that new one over to this, which I'm guessing it's another pump. I have to look it up. I might need to change this one later. Either way, that's how it's done. This seat, another thing, kind of might be informative for you if you don't already know. You grab the seat in the front, pop it straight up, pull it hard here and there, and it's not easy, a little difficult, but once you pull it up, it's still caught behind this guy right here. It's like a little keeper type deal. Either way, once you pull it up, you got to push it in to get past this, and then she'll come right up. But you gotta pull it up first, push it in, and then the seat comes right out. And in case you're wondering, here's my seat. I suggest, or actually, I employ, or can't state it too much, that you must disconnect your battery. Doesn't matter which terminal. But you must disconnect your battery. Of course, your battery's under the hood. But actually, just because this one's under the hood, there's a little cover for it. That cover goes on top of your battery. Easy to get off. You look at it, you can tell. And I disconnected my positive terminal. Doesn't matter which one. You can disconnect your negative one. But you must disconnect one or the other, or even both, just to be totally safe. Because you don't want any sparks. You're going to create a lot of fumes while you're doing this job. The fumes created from this job so bad until I'm in my garage, but I put a fan blowing air through the entire thing to push the fumes out that way, just so they wouldn't be accumulated. You don't want accumulated fumes. And on top of that, I've got a water hose ready to go in case there's an issue. I already got it turned on. All I gotta do is push the button, and I'll be spraying whatever, God forbid, whatever might ignite in there with this guy. Anywho, I hope this helps someone. This is the only one I imagine that's going to be on YouTube as of 9/13/2020, because I could not find another that helped me out with this. Pretty much had to go through this in the dark. So I hope this helps someone. Comment if you must. Have a good day.